Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Anaheim, California. Angel Stadium. An AL West showdown is between the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Angels live Friday night play-by-play and reaction to August the 30th, 2024. Second to last day of August, as we're just a month away to end the baseball season. We take a look at the pitching matchups for this first game of the 3-game series. George Kirby's going to be on the mound. Currently has a 9-10 record with a 3.48 ERA, a whip of 1.11, 155 in the third, 153 hits, 151 strikeouts, 20 walks, 17 homers given up. And he's go up against left-handed pitcher making his Major League Baseball debut in Samuel Aldeguerri. We'll take a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Goes something like this for the batting order. J.P. Crawford will get the start at short. Julio Rodriguez at center. Cal Raleigh will do the catching. Randy Arozarena will be at left. Jorge Polanco at second. Justin Turner at first. Dylan Moore at third. Mitch Garver will be doing the designated hitting. Single A and double A on this one. The first pitcher born and raised in Italy to pitch in the MLB. And we also have Victor Robles will be playing right. For the Angels in this one, Ward at left, Neto at short, Shanuel at first, Rendon at third, Ohapi will catching, Moniak will be at center field, Drury at second, Joe Adell at right, and Cavadas will designate hit. And we'll get started for this matchup on this one. Here is the leadoff hitter, J.P. Crawford. Get ready to go here on this one. So far for JP's numbers on this. And hello there, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. How's it going with you? Hopefully you're doing well on this fine Friday night. So far, batting 202, 9 homers, 32 runs batted in for. And here comes the first pitch offering. We'll take a high fly ball into shallow left field, and that is going to be Shanuel. Or actually, Moniak, I beg your pardon, will make the catch. Take a look for his pitches for Aldeguerri. He has a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a changeup. Making his Major League Baseball debut, born and raised in Italy, and brings up Julio Rodriguez. First pitch offering by Aldeguerri takes out high and outside for a ball. Julio Rodriguez, batting 263, it looks like. 253, 12 homers, 42 runs batted in. Check swing, did he go on that one? He did not. So that is going to be called 2 balls and no strikes on Rodriguez. Aldeguerri comes set. The 2-0 offering takes low and inside for a ball. And that was a 4-seam fastball on that one for Aldeguerri. 3-0, the count, though, on Rodriguez. Aldeguerri does not want to walk Rodriguez. He comes set. The 3-0 offering takes a called strike inside. Another fastball, though. Takes 3 balls and a strike. Phillies acquired Carlos Estevez. Angels acquired Samuel Aldeguerri and George Klassen. And that one takes high and outside for ball 4. As Rodriguez will take the walk. And that will go to bring up Cal Raleigh. First pitch offering takes high and outside on So leads the Mariners, batting 210, 27 homers, 80 runs batted in for leading the Mariners on this one. The 1-0 offering takes high and outside for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Mariners are 68 and 66. This is game 135 for the Mariners. They will have to win this one in order for them to stay and getting close to the Houston Astros. Here's Allegari's 2-0 offering. Swing at a foul onto our right. Goes to 2 balls and strike. On to Cal. Signed with the Phillies for $210,000 in 2019. Born in Verona, Italy. July 27 acquired Carlos Estevez. Here is the stretch. The 2-1 offering. Swing and a pop-up. Shallow right center field. He comes there as Moniak gets there and makes the catch for out number 2. Rodriguez will stay there. Ward, Moniak, Adele, Rendon, Neto, Drury, Shanuel, O'Hoppe, and Aldeguerri. And this time we'll bring up Randy Rosarena. Aldeguerri sets, takes a high and called strike. 0-1 now. Randy Rosarena batting 218, 18 homers, 47 runs batted in, 2 homers, 4 RBIs in the last 3 games. Faced the former team in the Rays. That one takes inside as Rosarena had to back away on that one. So even the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. He was the 2021 AL Rookie of the Year. Aldeguerri, swing, and it goes foul over on the first base side into the crowd. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. There is hitting coach there, the legendary Mariners Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez, and the manager Dan the Man Wilson. Aldeguerri sets the 1-2 offering, swing and a drive. In the gap to left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Rodriguez is going to stay. Did he get it? As Rosarena slides in the seconds, not in time. That's a 2-out double for Andy Rosarena. As he swings a high fly ball down in the gap to left center field. Maniac, did he get there? He did. Ooh, I think this is close. I think. As the Rosarena just given the signal for safe on that one. And that will bring up Jorge Polanco. An opportunity to get on the board first for the Mariners. Aldeguerri, swing and a foul back. Goes to 0-1 now. Polanco's got batting 214, 13 homers, 37 runs batted in. 5 homers, 13 runs batted in the last 14 road games. Aldeguerri, next pitch offering. Check swing to go. He did not. He's good to go. Polanco takes even the count at 1-1. Polanco is ready. Aldeguerri, the 1 swing and a drive. Can't get to it. That is going to go right through the shortstop of Neto. And 2 runs will come in the score on that one. And the Mariners gets on the board first. It is now a 2-0 Mariners lead. And a great start by the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. And it got a tip of the glove there of Neto. It's good to go. 2-0 is the score. Now bring up JT Justin Turner. And it hit him. Right on to the left leg of JT. And we'll have to have a little talk there for in Ron Washington, and already has 18 pitches into the pitch count. Ron Washington is 9th season as MLB manager. Career record 719 of 690, a 510 winning percentage. He was with the Rangers back in 2007 to 2014. Looks like the home plate umpire is going to have to break the mound visit up, as he'll give Aldeguerri the pep talk. And that will bring up. He's got 9 balls, 9 strikes, 18 total pitches. Aldeguerri is the left-handed pitcher out of Verona, Italy. And brings up Dylan Moore. And that one's going to be a swing and a pop-up. Goes out of play. Goes to 0-1. 201, 9 homers, 37 runs batted in. Out of Yorba Linda, California. Aldeguerri comes set. The 0-1 offering. Just a bit inside there for a ball. Goes to even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike on Dylan Moore. That was close. Aldeguerri would have gotten the 1-1 offering. Ooh, and it hit him. It hits Moore this time. And now the bases are loaded. And Ron Washington not happy with Aldeguerri right now. And take a look at the replay. And then hit him right onto the arm, the left arm. Right into the elbow, to the protective elbow pad there. Aldeguerri comes set. It's Mitch Garver. The first pitch offering takes inside for ball. Mitch Garver batting just 163 with 12 homers, 38 runs batted in, career of over 1.660. That's going to get right through the third baseman, going into the corner. That's going to get extra bases. Two more runs comes in the score. As Dylan Moore gets to stay there. And that is going to count that as a 2 RBI double. And that was right past Rendon. That's a first base hit. And now it's a 4-0 Mariners lead. Great start for the Mariners. Then now it's Victor Robles. Swing and a drive to right field, and to left field it is. Going to be going foul. That was a great swing there for Victor Robles. But unfortunately, that is going to go foul. Here's Aldeguerri. He comes set. The 0-1 offering to Robles. Swing and a pop-up into... That's going to get down for it. Base hit. Moore comes home, and it will be... Garver will have to stay there. But that is going to be an RBI single for Victor Robles. And now a 5-0 Mariners lead. Aldeguerri has been struggling so far in this game. And Ron Washington is not pleased with the starting pitcher in Aldeguerri. And brings up the top of the lineup once again. It'll be J.P. Crawford. And that one will takes ball 1. Went right through the batting order. Goes back to the top of the lineup. Aldeguerri comes set. The 1-0 offering to Crawford takes, it's a called strike, they're going to say. And he flew out last time. In the top of the first, here's comes the set, the sign, the 1-1 offering. Oh, look out on that one there for Crawford. he had to get out of the way on that one. And warming up in the bullpen, that is Victor Medros on that one. Aldegary's been struggling. Already up to 28 pitches in the top in the first inning. And did he go on as now takes outside 3-1. Victor Robles will get another steal. No throw from O'Hoppe. And Robles with the fast speed there. As Aldeguer comes set. The 3-1 offering takes inside for ball 4. Bases loaded once again. And brings it back. That would have been a strike, but that was a four-seamer at 94 miles an hour, but they're not going to call that. So they're going to get a walk, so they get away with that. Julio Rodriguez up, takes high and outside there for a ball. Rodriguez cut, and he walked last time up. Aldeguer comes set. The 1-0 offering, swing and a miss. Evens the count up at 1-1. Aldeguer already up to 32 pitches. Going to be pitch number 33 coming up. Aldeguer, the 1-1 offering. Swing and a fly ball goes foul into the crowd here at Angel Stadium in Anaheim. Now, it was a good piece of hitting there for Rodriguez, but that's going to be now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's Aldeguer. He comes set. The stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on that one. So strikeout number 1 for Aldeguer. Will leave the bases loaded. However, the Mariners put up a 5 spot on this one. As we will go into the bottom of the first. As the Mariners 5 and the Angels coming up. And hello there, Nick. How's it going with you? So far, great start for the Mariners on this one. 5-0. Excuse me. Excuse me. As he gets ready to go, here's George Kirby getting his 28th start, 20th appearance, 9-10 record with a 3.48 ERA, 155 in the third, 151 strikeouts, 20 walks. Kirby comes set to Taylor Ward. The first pitch offering takes bit outside for a ball. Taylor Ward, 238, 17 homers, 59 runs batted in. Kirby comes set. Gets a sign from Cal. The 1-0 offering. Swing and a miss. Evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mariners put up the 5 spot in this top of the first. Gets an already good 5-0 lead. Here is the 1-1 offering. Takes high and inside for a ball. Goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Kirby shaking the glove, his right hand glove. The 2-1 offering takes outside off the plate for a ball. 3 balls and a strike. The third pitcher since 1900 to have 2 consecutive seasons at 7.5 K walk or better. The 3-1 offering. Swing and a drive into right field deep, and that is going back. Gone. Goodbye, home run. Solo shot for Taylor Ward. That's his 18th homer on the year. And the Angels gets on the board finally. Now a 5-1 Mariners lead. Distance 381 on that one. It was a swing and a drive deep to right field on that one. It was going back. Robles couldn't get there. Couldn't get it, and that is gone from there. Now, here's the first pitch offering. Takes low and inside for a ball. Zach Neto up. So far, batting 254, 20 homers, 66 runs batted in. Leads Angels in all 4 categories. The 1-0 offering from Kirby. Swinging a grounder. Goes foul. Onto the third base side. The ball boy picked it up, giving it to a fan. Evens the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. On to Neto. Kirby comes set. The 1-1 on the way. Swing, and it goes foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes on to Neto. Here comes the stretch by Kirby. The Curbster comes set. The 1-2 pitch, and it hit him. As Neto will award the hit by a pitch, as he'll get on base on that one. As we take a look at, and there's the lineup for the Angels. Taylor Ward at left, Zach Neto at short, Nolan Shanuel at first, Anthony Rendon at third, Logan O'Hoppe will catch, Mickey Moniak at center, Brandon Drury at second, Joe Adell at right, and Nico Cavadas will designate hit. Look at the replay there on that one, and it hit on the protective elbow pad on that one. So it's Nolan Shanuel. First pitch offering from Kirby takes a bouncer in the dirt inside for a ball. Neto will stay at first. Great blocking there that time by Raleigh. And already up to 10 pitches right now. Batting 251, 12 homers, 42 runs batted in for Shanuel. Here comes set. The 1-0 offering takes, and that is not going to be in time as Zach Neto will take a stolen base. Now goes to 2 balls and no strikes, though. And Zach Neto with the fast speed. No, but he can't catch Neto on that one. Kirby comes set. The 2-0 offering. Another stolen base attempt. This, and that will be safe again, but does take a called strike. And already Shanuel just 90 feet away to go home. Again, back-to-back stolen bases as Moore couldn't get the ball in his glove. Here's Kirby. Get the sign and once again from Cal. The 2-1 offering takes a called strike high on top of the zone. Goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Already with 25 stolen bases for Zach Neto, most on the Angels. Kirby looking for the first strikeout that can help the cause a bit for the Mariners. Here comes the stretch. The 2-2 pitch from Kirby. Swing and it goes foul. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. 5-1 is our score, already in the bottom of the first. And Sean Newell got a piece of that one. Again, Kirby, the sign, the 2-2 takes high and outside for a ball. Makes it a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kirby taking the deep breath, making sure it gets a sign. Kirby, he comes set. The payoff pitch by Kirby. Swing and a pop-up into left center field. Julio's there, makes the catch. The run does come in the score and gets cut off by JP. And now that's a sack RBI, though, for Sean Newell. And now it's a 5-2 Mariners lead. Kirby with the 4-seamer, a sinker, a slider, a splitter, a knuckle curve, and a cutter. Mostly his 4-seamer can use that. Nearly to 96. Same with his sinker. As Kirby comes set, the first pitch takes, takes a called strike on Anthony Rendon. So far, batting .225, no homers, just 9 RBIs batted in. Next pitch offering takes low and outside for a ball. Even the count up at 1-1. Kirby looking. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and a drive into right field. Coming in is Robles, takes to his right, makes the catch for out number 2. And Julio pointing it to the outfield and everyone in the infield, so making it 2 down. And this time we'll bring up next batter for the Angels. That will bring up Logan O'Hoppe. Kirby is ready. The first pitch offering takes inside for a ball. So 1-0 the count, though. O'Hoppe batting .246, 17 homers, 50 runs batted in, 100 hits for the Angels. The next pitch offering, swing and a miss. To even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. As O'Hoppe is ready, Kirby comes set. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and a drive into shallow right field. Turner gets there, goes foul, couldn't get it. And O'Hoppe keeps it alive for the Angels. Now goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. It was swing and a pop-up into shallow right field, going into the foul territory. Turner couldn't get it. He was trying to track the ball into foul territory, but could not grab it. Just a few inches from Turner. Still remains to count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kirby comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up in the infield. That's Polanco. Gets there, makes the catch for the third out. However, the Angels do put up 2 runs on the board. One with the solo homer for Taylor Ward. As we'll go into the top of the second, has the Mariners 5 and the Angels 2. All right, I'll be back. Shouldn't take me that long. Just have to change the channel for my dad. So. All right, I'm back now, folks. Just had to do it real quick. Just had to change up the Big Bang Theory for my dad, so it's all good. And after this stream, I will be taking a shower after this. I was sweating, so okay. I'm all right. Anyways, here we go. Get over there. Good. Okay, here we go. Cal Raleigh already up to bat now. Going to the top of the second. Flew out last time up. Going into the top of the second. Ardighetti swinging a grounder. Foul there for Raleigh. Goes 2-1. Ardighetti come back for the second inning of work. Now, next pitch offering takes hot outside off the plate for ball. Even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike on Raleigh. Ardighetti comes set. The 1-1 on the way. Again, it's outside for ball. 2 balls and a strike. Ardighetti is ready. The 2-1 offering. Oh, look out as he had a back away of the right foot there of Raleigh. So that's low and inside for ball. Goes to 3 balls and a strike. Ardighetti's been struggling. As Ardighetti comes set, already up to 38 pitches, going pitch 39 coming up. The 3-1 on the way. Swing and a drive. Deep to left field. He gets there, just gets to the warning track, makes the catch. That was close, but unfortunately does not get it to go. So that looks like Taylor Ward on this one. Makes the catch. So it's 1 away. Here's the family of Samuel Aldighetti. 1 out away. Next pitch. Swing and a pop up into center field. Moniak is there, makes the catch for out number 2 for Randy Rosarena. So it's a quick 2 away. They'll bring up Jorge Polanco. First pitch offering takes outside for ball. Polanco. Single, couple RBI last time up. Swing And a drive line to left center field. That's Moniak again. Makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 inning for Aldegari. And I'll do it as we go to bottom of the second. The Mariners 5 and the Angels 2. And I forgot to mention this in the stream on this one. We are simulcasting this on the David 3000 network and even including on my channel. And as always, feel free to subscribe to the David 3000 network. But if you are doing the subscribing on my channel, if you do that right now and stay subscribed, you'll have to wait 4 weeks or up to 30 days in order for you to be able to interact with me on the live chat regarding 2 games, baseball games, the live play-by-play, Friday night play-by-play reaction to these. And after those 4 weeks or up to 30 days are up, then you're able to interact with me in the live chat. David's channel, you can interact with me if you are subscribed, if you're new to the David 3000 network. All right, looking pretty good. Had a good lunch, though, over there in another town. 30-minute drive. Close to the 40-minute drive, I beg your pardon on that one. Bottom of the second, we go in this one. The Mariners 5 and the Angels 2. Here's Mickey Moniak batting .229, 9 homers, 40 runs batted in for Moniak. As here's Justin Turner acquired from the Blue Jays back on July 29th. That was a month ago on that one as of yesterday. First pitch offering takes high and an outside for a ball. Excuse me. Kirby comes set. The 1-0 offering. Swing and a pop-up into shallow left field. Going back is more. There's makes the catch. It's 1 down. And I'll bring up next batter for the Angels is going to be in this one. Kirby is ready. He comes set. The first pitch offering swing, and that is going to go foul. 0-1. Brandon Drury batting just .153, 2 homers, 11 runs batted in. The 0-1 offering takes inside for a ball. Goes to even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike on to Brandon Drury. Kirby gets a sign from Cal. He comes set. The 1-1 offering takes low and outside for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Kirby gets his glove. The 2-1 on the way. Swing and goes foul onto the first base side. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kirby looking for the first strikeout for this game for the Mariners. Logan Gilbert in the dugout. The 2-2 pitch. Swinging a grounder as Polanco's there, gets it. Toss across the first is in time. 2 down. And that is going to bring up the next batter. And it will be here comes the first pitch offering from Kirby. Swinging a grounder by Crawford. Toss across the first in time. And the 1-2-3 inning for Logan Gilbert. Check that, my beg your pardon. George Kirby. Turner. Moore. Garver coming up. Top of the third. Okay, take a look at the scores right now. Crud. Man, Oakland already in the bottom of the eighth on this one. Wait, what the flying blue heck? Oh, yeah, I didn't plug in the thing. That's right. Okay. I don't have a problem doing that. So let me do this real quick. Give me a sec, y'all. There it is. Okay. There we go. Much better. All right. Oakland already. And a scoring alert already for between the Royals and the Astros. Tied it up with the 2-run shot. They tied it up here over there in Houston. 2-2 in this one. Already one out, top of the ninth. Oakland ahead of the Rangers, shockingly, 5-1. Bottom of the eighth on this one. Runner at scoring position at second. So far, the Mets leading over the White Sox 4-1. The Twins leading over the Blue Jays 2-0. Baltimore leading over Colorado 3-2. Dodgers, on the other hand, currently beating the Diamondbacks 5-2. And already nothing, already barely getting started in the top of the first. Here we go. Top of the third on this one. And Artigari will take in this one to Turner. Takes a called strike. 0-1. Hit by a pitch last time up, batting .246, 7 homers, 41 runs batted in. The 0-1 offering, swing, and a pop-up into shallow right center field. He's there. Gets it, makes the catch by Drury. 1 away. And that is going to bring up the next batter. Artigari, the first pitch offering, swing, and it goes foul by Moore. 0-1. Dylan Moore was also hit by a pitch last time up. 5-2 is our score. Next pitch takes called strike. Goes to 0-2 now. Artigari comes set. The 0-2 pitch takes outside off the plate for ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's Artigari comes set. The 1-2 pitch to Moore. Bouncer in the dirt inside for ball. Even the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Moore is ready, Artigari comes set with the stretch. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up into shallow right field, going to foul territory. He's there, gets there, makes the catch for the second out. There's Harold Reynolds back in 1991. There's Jamie Moyer back in 2003. Edgar Martinez back in 2004. Nelson Cruz back in 2021. Justin Turner back in 2022. And here's Garver. Takes a called strike. Goes to 0-1. 1-for-1 with a 2-run double. The 0-1 offering and that it takes inside for a ball. Goes to even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Already up to 51 pitches by Ardegari. Ardegari is ready. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and a pop-up into shallow left field. Nettles there, comes back, backs it up, makes the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning for Ardegari, as we'll take a look at we have the Mariners 5 and the Angels 2. Bottom of the third when we come right back. Yep, Milwaukee gets the win over Cincinnati 5-4 in the final 10. Atlanta beats Philly 7-2. Boston defeats Detroit 7-5 in the final 10. This time was a doubleheader. Milwaukee, no problem. Mollywopped Cincinnati 14-0. Chicago defeating Washington 7-6. San Diego beating the Rays 13-5. The Yankees beating the Cardinals 6-3. And the Guardians beating the Pirates 10-8. Take a look at another update on that one. As Kansas City, Houston going back and forth. Going into the bottom of the ninth, though. Royals wants to hold off going into extras. Hope everybody's doing well on this fine Friday night. As for me, this is already the second live stream already this week for me, because I did Rant and Rave last night. So 2 for 4 for me, because tomorrow morning I will be doing WWE Bash in Berlin 2024 live reaction. And then on Sunday afternoon, it'll be NXT No Mercy 2024. So it's going to be a busy week on my channel. Kevin Pillar mic'd up already. Clapping the hands for Taylor Ward with the solo shot. And we go into the bottom of the third on this one. Mariners 5 and the Angels 2. Nico Cavadas will lead off. The first pitch offered by Kirby takes a called strike inside onto the letters, 0-1. Cavadas batting just 100, 1 homer, just 3 RBIs. Acquired from the Red Sox on July 20th. Here's Kirby, the 0-1 offering. Swing and a pop-up into shallow left field. Coming back is Moore. He's there to make the catch for the first out. So Moore is good to go. Taylor Ward with a solo shot. Exit velocity of 101. Distance 381. Saying that's the 14th of the season for Ward. Speaking of which, here is Taylor Ward with a solo homer last time up. Up to 18 already. Here's the first pitch offering. Takes swing and a drive into as Rodriguez jumps and makes the catch there for Rodriguez. And it's 2 away. as Rodriguez just telling Taylor Ward, you ain't going to get another base hit off of me on that one. He jumps into the air, makes the catch. It would have been off the wall on that one, but he gets it. So it's 2 away. And this will bring up next batter. Kirby comes swinging a drive for Neto. Rodriguez is there. Line to Rodriguez makes the catch. We'll tie the side. 3 up and 3 down for the Angels. Robles, Crawford, and Rodriguez is coming up, going to the top of the 4th. 5-2 Mariners. All right, I'll be back before the top of the 4th. Oh. We go to the top of the 4th on this one. Mariners 5, Angels 2. Swing and line shot into left field for a base hit for Robles. So a leadoff single for Victor Robles to get on for Robles. Now back up J.P. Crawford. Crawford 0 for 1 and also had a walk in the last one. Here Artighetti and Crawford will hold off, and Robles comes back, just making sure he gets time to extend his lead now at 17 stolen bases without being caught since joining Seattle, tied most begin the tenure. First pitch calls a strike on top of the zone there. Now be a strike. Goes to 0-1 now on Crawford. Returned from the IL with a fractured pinky. Here's Artighetti. The 0-1 offering takes low bouncer in the dirt inside for a ball. Robles entering 2019, the number 4 overall prospect, released by the Nationals June 1st, 2024. Joined the Mariners, signed to the Mariners June the 4th. As Artighetti comes set, the 1-1 offering, check swing. It's still going to be called strike inside for 1 ball and 2 strikes. we look at the season splits there for Robles, 14 games, just batting 120. 53 games, 293, batting nearly 314 extra base hits. Arrighetti comes set with the stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a grounder. He'll get there to second, but does not get to go to first. Crawford's there in plenty of time, but does get the force out at second. And the Astros won. Now we have Julio Rodriguez up as Arrighetti comes set. The first pitch offering, swing and a drive in the gap to left center field. Going back. That is going to go for a home run. Goodbye, home run. Julio Rodriguez, a 13th homer on the year. 2-run shot. The Mariners up 7-2. And homer on the year for Julio Rodriguez.
Let's go. Oh.
It is now the Mariners 7 and the Angels 2 with the 2-run shot for Julio Rodriguez. And everybody's doing
dance, everybody, make it hot in this party. Don't stop, move.
And it's going to be a swing and a pop up into shallow right field as Adele gets there, makes the catch for the second out. And he has the trident already. So out number 2 already, but Rodriguez extends the lead even further back up to 5. A 7-2 game. And first pitch called a strike as Arozarena backs away. Here's Randy Arozarena. That one takes called strike once again on the outside corner. Goes to 0-2 now on Arozarena. Arozarena, swing and a bouncer. And it's going to be going foul. As Arozarena will have to come back. And it's off Arrighetti. There again, Edgar Martinez, the hitting coach for the rest of this year. Legendary. Oh, and 2 now on Arozarena. Arozarena comes set. Swing and a grounder to short as Neto couldn't hold on to it. And it may go down. And that's maybe ruled. It still stayed in play there. So it didn't go past Neto. Just couldn't get to it. But Arozarena does get the count for first on that one. And Neto was not pleased for himself on that. The second viewers in the MLB. And now Polanco. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. So he's good to go for Polanco. Takes a ball. And no strikes already. 64 pitches for Arrighetti. 0 for 2. Reached on an error. Arrighetti comes set. The 1-0. Takes in. Called strike in the zone. Even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Arrighetti is ready. He comes set. Arozarena at first. The 1-1 offering takes a called strike onto the outside corner. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Polanco. Going to be pitch number 69 coming up for Arrighetti. He's ready. He comes set. The stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Artie Gary. However, with a two runs for Julio Rodriguez, with a 2-run shot, his 13th of the year, as we'll go into the bottom of the 4th, as the Mariners 7 and the Angels 2. Since it's a commercial, thank God. I fucking hate you, Astros. You pieces of shit. Freaking Trastros cheating motherfuckers. God dang it. Now we have to win. Mariners got to win on this one. Dad Nabbit. Crackers. Yeah. Dang it. All right. Yep. We know the score. Ugh. Hate you, Astros. Hate you. Urgh. Anyways. Here we go. All right. Looking pretty good so far for the Mariners. They've been doing good so far in this game. Add Julio, second, his 13th homer on the year for him. There's Dan Wilson, the Mariners manager. We go into the bottom of the 4th. The Mariners 7, the Angels 2. Here's Kirby, first pitch offering. Swing and a pop-up close to shallow center field. As Crawford's there, makes the catch for the first out. Trying to do the no-fly zone there for Rodriguez. And pointing it to 1 out. And that will bring up the next batter, Anthony Rendon. First pitch offering takes ball 1. Flew out last time up for Rendon. That was in for a strike, but that's just me saying it. Okay. Here is the 1-0 offering from Kirby. This time we'll take a called strike onto the inside corner. Even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Kirby is ready. Rendon's ready. Gets a sign from Cal. The 1-1 on the way. Takes bit outside for ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Since Dan Wilson became the manager, went currently 4-2. OPS looks like 571. 8 run differential. Rendon swing and a miss. Evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here is Kirby. He comes set. As he comes, sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball into left center field. Julio's there, makes the catch for out number 2. Dan Wilson, November 1993, acquired by the Mariners via trade with the Reds. Played 12 seasons in Seattle, was a 1996 All-Star AL All-Star selection. 1994 to 2005, 2012 Hall of Fame inductee. Caught total in 1,237 games, most in franchise history. No prior major league coaching experience. Wilson's been doing good. 1-2 series over San Francisco and the Rays. Check swing. Did he go on that one? No, he did not on O'Hoppe. So we'll take a ball on O'Hoppe. 1-0. Kirby calms down. The 1-0 offering. Swing, and it goes out of play, foul. Evens the count, 1-1. Popped out last time up for O'Hoppe. Kirby is ready. Gets his glove in of the midsection. Here's the 1-1 on the way from Kirby. Swing and a miss. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on O'Hoppe. Looking to get a strikeout finally for Kirby. As Kirby comes from the stretch. Gets a sign from Cal. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did on that one. So that will be a strikeout. Strikeout number 1 for George Kirby. As we go into the top of the 5th, Turner, Moore, and Garver. We go to top 5th, as mentioned, as the Mariners 7 and the Angels 2. Excuse me. There's Mark Langston from Seattle Mariner and Aaron Seeley. There's Shigetoshi Hasegawa, Jared Washburn. There was Fernando Rodney. First pitch offering takes high and outside for a ball. To start off the top of the 5th, this one will bring up Justin Turner. Next pitch offering takes low and outside for a ball. 2-0 is the count. 0 for 1 was hit by a pitch. The next pitch offering. Swing, and it goes foul. Arthur Gary keeps going. This is his 5th inning of work. For him, goes to 2 balls and a strike for Turner. Arthur Gary comes set. The 2-1 offering. Swing, and a grounder gets right through the right field for a base hit. JT gets on board, gets a leadoff single. Longest active pennant droughts, 47 seasons. Last was never. Pirates, 44 since 1979. Brewers, 41 1982. Orioles 40, 1983. The Reds last one was back in 1990. Next pitch, first pitch offering, takes a called strike on Moore, goes to 0-1 right on top of the zone. 0 for 1 on that one, was hit by a pitch. Artigari comes set. The 0-1 offering, swing and a miss, goes to no balls and 2 strikes. As Artigari gets looking for a strikeout on this one to help a little bit for the Angels. Moore steps out of the batting area on that one, steps back in as Artigari comes set. The stretch. The 0-2 pitch by Artigari takes strike 3 called. Strikeout number 3 for Artigari. The Mariners' current starting rotation on this one: Luis Castillo, George Kirby, Logan Gilbert, Bryce Miller, and Brian Wu. We take a look at there was last year. This was this year's stats. Been not doing too bad so far. With 1 away on that one, Garver takes a called strike, goes to 0-1. Rotation, this one, 3.31 ERA. This season, first inning, 781 in the third. They're also in first. The 0-1 offering from Garver takes low and gets away of O'Hoppe. Turner will move up to second. It was kind of looks like a wild pitch. It wasn't a pass ball. Get in the way of O'Hoppe. He had to lead off the 2-run double. As Artigari going for pitch number 79 coming up. The 1-1 offering. Swing and a pop-up going to right center field. Adele's there. He makes the catch for the second out. Turner will get to stay at second. Lowest team average in this one, 204 August of this year. That's just a single month. May 2021 was batting just 199. April 1988, 201. Here's Victor Robles is up. Robles, in here is Artigari, comes set. The first pitch offering. Swing, and it goes foul. Goes to 0-1 on Robles. It'll be pitch number 79 for Artigari. Artigari comes set. The 0-1 on the way to Robles. Swing and a drive. And that is going to be shallow left field. He's there, makes the catch by Ward. That'll do this inning. Moniak, Drury, and Adele going to the bottom of the 5th. The Mariners 7 and the Angels 2. Finished up the four and a half inning already. First half already in the halfway mark already. I feel a lot better though. Already 5 innings for Samuel Aldegari. 5 innings pitched, 6 hits given up, 7 runs given up. 2 of them were earned. Just 3 Ks, 2 walks for him. As we go into that'll do it for Aldegari. Kirby going his 5th inning work. The swing and the drive deep to right center field. That is there. Gone and goodbye home run. Mickey Moniak with a solo shot. His 10th homer on the year as the Angels cut the Mariner lead down to 4, 7-3 Mariner lead. Moniak gets the deep to right center field. Went way back. Kirby just wasn't happy with that one. That one was crushed. Here's Brandon Drury. Swing, line shot, goes foul. Goes to 0-1 now on Drury. Ron Washington was pressed for Moniak as Kirby is set. He gets a sign from Cal. The 0-1 offering takes a called strike. Goes to 0-2. Bit the outside corner. Kirby looking for a strikeout to get back from the home run given up. Thinking a bit as Kirby comes set. The stretch. The 0-2 pitch. Takes low and inside for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Drury. 0-1 was grounded out last time. Again, Kirby comes set. The 1-2 pitch swing and a drive to right field and it's off the wall though, and that is gone. Goodbye home run. Drury is 3rd homer on the year. That was over the yellow line and now is cut the lead down to 3. It is now a 7-4 Mariner lead. Drury gets his 3rd homer on the year. It was over the yellow line. Robles couldn't find it off the LED scoreboard. The first pitch offering for Adell. Swing and a pop-up into shallow right center field. Drops in for a bloop single for a base hit for Adell. So Adell gets on board. Between Polanco and Rodriguez. Miscommunication from both men. Giving up a bloop single. Robles couldn't find the ball, though. It was off the Modelo over the yellow line. And Kirby was not impressed. Kirby comes set for pickoff attempt there to Turner as Adell will get back in time. This time, Nico Cavadas flew out last time. Currently 0-1. Here is the first pitch offering. Takes inside for ball. Goes to 1 ball and no strikes. Runner is at first by Adell. Kirby is ready. The 1-0 goes high and outside for a ball. Goes to 2 balls and no strikes on Cavadas. Kirby is ready. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and it goes popped up, goes foul. Adell was tempted to steal second, but however gets a foul, and Adell will have to go back to first. Already 2 balls and a strike, though, on to Cavadas. Kirby sets, gets a sign from Cal. The 2-1 offering, called strike in the zone. Even the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes on Cavadas. Kirby's ready, looking for a strikeout to help the cause. Here, double play with routine there. Swing and a grounder. JT. And he would have time to go to second, but he will have to take it for himself at first. Bud does get the out, and Adell will move up to second. He thought about going to second, but he was thinking to throw into second, but decided to go take it himself this time. So does get the out. Here comes set. Kirby, the first pitch offering, takes a called strike. Goes to 0-1 now on Taylor Ward. Solo homer in the bottom of the first. Here is Kirby. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a grounder. And it was foul. Onto our left. Goes to 0-2 on Ward. Kirby looking for a strikeout again to help the cause for a bit as he comes set with the stretch. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a grounder as Crawford toss across the first. He's got one and will be the second out. So it's 2 away. Adell will have to stay at second. And bringing up Zach Neto, the shortstop. He was hit by a pitch. He had a couple stolen bases for Neto, doing out. Here's Kirby, comes set. First pitch offering to Neto. Takes low in for a strike. Close down to the knees. Goes to 0-1 now on Neto. Kirby is ready. The sign from Cal. The 0-1 offering takes low in the dirt. Great block there for Cal. Goes to even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Adell will stay at second. Neto looking for an opportunity to cut the lead down on the Mariners even further. Here is the takes a swing and a miss, a foul tip there. Catch by Cal. Goes to was a foul tip to Cal. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Neto. And here is Kirby. He comes set. Looking for a strikeout. He comes set. Looking back at second. The stretch. The 1-2 pitch by Kirby. Swing and a chopper as it will be Moore. Will throw across the first in time for the third out. Leaving the runner Adell left on board. But does get 2 solo shots there. Gets 2 runs on the board. As we go into the top of the 6th, the Mariners 7 and the Angels 4. There we go. Take a look at the updated scoreboard. Yep, Mets winning over the White Sox 5-1. Twins beating the Blue Jays 2-0. The Athletics beating the Rangers 9-2. So far, Dodgers still leading over the Diamondbacks 5-4. Victor Medeiros, his 22nd appearance on this one, 4-9 record with a 6.56 ERA. First pitch offering to Crawford will take 1-0 low inside in the dirt. Currently 0 for 2 in this game as Medeiros takes high and out and inside for a ball. Goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Medeiros is coming set. The 2-0 takes high and outside for ball. 3 balls, no strikes on Crawford. As Medeiros takes high and outside for ball 4. So he'll draw as Crawford draws a walk. Already making his third appearance with the Angels. Julio Rodriguez is up. Takes low and outside for ball. 1-0. He had a walk, a 2-run shot right into left center field. Takes one low and outside off the plate for ball. 2-0 the count, though, on Rodriguez. Going to have a little discussion there by O'Hoppe and Medeiros. Going to have the discussion. Talking it out. Ron Washington is kind of worried again. This time on Medeiros. Having a little pep talk for him. Getting him back on track. Two O's the count already for Rodriguez. Here is as Medeiros comes set. The 2-0 on the way. Low and outside for ball. 3 balls and no strikes on Rodriguez. So far since started 2023 against the Angels, 21 games averaging .405. The 3-0 offering takes a called strike. That would have been inside for ball 4 again. Would have been back-to-back walks, but the home plate umpire calls it just a strike, just a bit to the outside. Time is going to be called, though, for Rodriguez, and he does receive the time as he steps back into the batter's box. That was close. That was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Medeiros is ready. The 3-1 offering. Swing and a pop-up goes foul back behind. So makes the full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Medeiros. As Medeiros is ready, sign from O'Hoppe. The payoff pitch. Swing and a chop foul. Remains the full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Julio Rodriguez. Medeiros is ready. Sets the payoff pitch. Swing and pop up out of play. Goes foul once more. Remains full count again. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Julio Rodriguez. Crawford extending lead is at first. The payoff pitch once again to Medeiros. Takes low and inside for ball 4. So back-to-back walks by Medeiros. As Crawford moving up to second, Rodriguez goes to first. Medeiros has been struggling. Now brings up the big dumper. He is a switch hitter, Cal Raleigh. Here is Cal. Medeiros is ready. The first pitch offering for Raleigh takes outside for a ball. Bullpen ERA since June 17, a 2.68 ERA. The Cubs 2.91, Rays 3.12. Next pitch, swing and a drive into right field as it makes the catch by Moniak. Nobody's moving up by Crawford. Gets it, throws to Rendon. And it's out number 1 for the Mariners on with the Cal Raleigh flyout to right center field. So 1 out away there for the Mariners. Now brings up Randy Arozarena, 1 for 3. He reached on an error. He doubled as Medeiros comes set. The first pitch takes inside for a ball. 1-0 on Arozarena. Now warming up is Hunter Strickland. Taking his warm-up tosses in the bullpen. The 1-0 offering takes a called strike onto the outside corner on that one. Makes it even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Medeiros is ready. Looking back at second to Crawford. The 1-1 on the way to Arozarena takes inside, just a bit high on top of the zone for a ball. Makes it 2 balls and a strike on Arozarena. Medeiros is ready to Arozarena. The 2-1 offering. Swing. He'll take it, and it's going to be a double play on that one. Gets out of the inning there and Rendon gets the 5-4-3 double play. So it helps the cause there. As we go into the bottom of the 6th, as going to be the Mariners 7 and the Angels 4. All right, that's not bad. Odds to make the postseason on this one. 400 plus for yes, 550 no. Kirby going in the sixth inning of work. Nolan Shanuel takes low and inside for ball. Shanuel, a sac fly, 0 for 1. Here is the 1-0 offering. Takes high and outside for ball. 2 balls, no strikes, though, on to Shanuel. Again, hitting coach Edgar Martinez. As Kirby comes set, the 2-0 offering takes a called strike with getting them with the fastball, 95 miles an hour. He does use the sinker as well. Kirby is set. The 2-1 on the way. Swing and a chopper as Croft doesn't get the play, though. And will get the throw, the cutoff. Gets away from Polanco. Calling it looks like they're going to call that. And it goes right past. Looks like was Crawford. As Shanuel gets it to second. Kirby. Here's Anthony Rendon. Takes low and inside for ball. 0-1 on Rendon. 0-1, actually, I beg your pardon. 2 fly outs last time up. 1-0, actually. Here's Kirby. Would have been nice for 0-1, but unfortunately, it's just 1-0. Kirby, the 1-0. This time will take a called strike onto the letters. Evens the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike on Rendon. Scoring position already there for Shanuel. Kirby is ready. Shaking the right glove there. Swinging a grounder as Polanco's there. He gets it. Throws across to first in time to get the first out. And Shanuel moving up to third now. And he has 90 feet away to get to home to cut the Mariner lead down even further. 7-4 is our score right now. Bottom of the 6th brings up Logan O'Hoppe, a strikeout victim and a pop out as Kirby shaking the right glove. The first pitch offering, swing and a miss on that one, goes to 0-1 now on O'Hoppe. Already has 71 pitches. Already has 6 innings of work. Here's Kirby shaking the glove again. Looking to find the 0-1 offering. He check swing, but it goes foul. Takes the home run reliance in that one. Four runs a game, lowest average. Runs scored via home run, 44. Close to 45%, the highest on that one. So Athletics with the 50.5. 0-2 now on O'Hoppe. The stretch, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a chop foul, though, by O'Hoppe. Goes on to the third base side. Goes to still 0-2 now on O'Hoppe. There's Bryce Miller, the Big Tex out of New Braunfels, Texas. There is Brian Wu out of Alameda, California. Here's the stretch by Kirby. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball goes drifting foul. Still remains 0-2. There's Vitali. As Kirby is set, he's ready. Gets a sign from Cal. The 0-2 pitch. Way outside off the plate there for a ball. Takes 1 ball and 2 strikes. As he wanted O'Hoppe to swing at that outside pitch. as Kirby gets the sign from Cal. He's ready. The 1-2 pitch, check swing. Did he go? He did not. So 97-mile-an-hour fastball, he's going to say, goes to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kirby is ready. Here comes the stretch. The 2-2 pitch by Kirby. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for George Kirby. And it's 2 away. We take a look at the 1995 ALDS game number 5. Edgar Martinez double on that one. Griffey went all the way home. Getting excited, going on to the American League Championships. So, gonna have a talk, though, by Pete Woodworth. Gonna have the chat. Career homers by Edgar Martinez, 309. Pat Burrell with 292. Eric Chavez, 260. Marcus Thames at 115. John Mabry at 96. Looking pretty good so far. Already has 77 pitches. Bringing up the next batter. First pitch offering for Moniak. Gonna be a foul on that one. A solo shot from Moniak. Already got his 10th homer on the year. Currently 1 for 2 on that one. So it's 0-1 on Moniak. Kirby wants to get out of the inning. Here's the 0-1 offering from Kirby. Takes low and inside for a ball. Great block there that time there by Cal. Even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Kirby is ready. He comes with the sign, wiggling his glove, right hand glove. Takes inside for a ball. Goes to 2 balls and 1 strike on Moniak. Kirby comes set once again. The 2-1 on the way. Takes low and outside for a ball. 3 balls and a strike on Moniak. There's some few Seattle Mariner fans here in Anaheim, California, at Angel Stadium. Here's the 3-1 offering from Kirby. Takes low inside for ball 4. Take a look at September 30th, 2022. Gets a wild card spot there. Gets it, hit it to stay fair. They're hitting off the Hit It Here Cafe on that one. Gets them to the playoffs since 2001. 21 years in the making. Been over 20 years since they made it to the playoffs, and they did it. And it looks like they'll do it for George Kirby. He went 5 2/3, 5 hits, so 4 runs, did good. And they'll bring up a new pitcher, and we'll have the new pitcher coming up. All right. Update the score right now during the break. Both the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks tied it up at 5, ending the 4th right there. Going to the top of the 5th coming up for the Dodgers. And already in the middle of the 5th still has yet to score between the Marlins and the Giants. And tomorrow's matchup, it is going to be Brian Wu will get a start, usual 6:38, as he'll go up against left-handed pitcher Tyler Anderson. Should be a good matchup. Cal Raleigh already, it's 25 plus homers. Brings up new pitcher for the Mariners. It is JT Chargois. Brandon Drury will take a called strike. Goes to 0-1. So JT Chargois. Next pitch offering, swing, and it's going to get down to Rodriguez. Goes for a base hit on that one. Gets down into center field, base hit. And you got the tying run already by Drury. And it looks like a run does come in the score. So an RBI single for Brandon Drury. And now the Angels cut the Mariner lead down to 2 now. It is a 7-5 Mariners lead. Runners at the corners now. Got the tying run at first. Bring up the go-ahead run. Up to bat, Joe Adell. Chargois, first pitch offering, takes low and inside for ball. JT Chargois with the Miami Marlins in the Seattle gets his 25th appearance. Overall, 2-1 record with a 2.39 ERA, 26 innings, 26 and a third. Swing and a drive in the gap to as Rodriguez tracks it into making the catch. That will do it this inning. However, they do put up a run on the board, though, for the Angels, as they'll hold off on that one. As we go in the top of the 7th, as the Mariners 7 and the Angels 6 and the Angels 5. Excuse me, I beg your pardon. Okay, looks good. Looking pretty good so far, not bad. All right, JT Chargois. Already 10th appearance, but overall making it. Go ahead and make a stop right there. That's not a problem. All right. Looking pretty good so far. Not bad. Getting a little better than that's okay. It's all good though. Looking not too bad so far though. Want to make sure on David's end. Ooh, excuse me. Here we go. Top of the seventh we go, and it's going to be low and a bit outside for a ball, though. To start off the top of the seventh. And it will bring up Jorge Polanco, currently 0 for 3 in this one. Reached on an error. Next pitch offering takes out high and outside for ball. Goes to 2-0. Medeiros comes back out. This next pitch takes high and outside for ball. Goes to 3-0 on to Polanco. Here is Medeiros, the 3-0 offering. This time we'll take a called strike on Polanco. Goes to 3-1 now. Medeiros is ready. The 3-1 offering takes low and inside for ball 4. Polanco will draw a walk. Heads to first. Excuse me. And this time we'll bring up Justin Turner. Turner, as Polanco extends the first pitch offering. And Turner had to turn away on that one. Didn't want to get hit on for that. So it'll be a ball, though, on Turner. Hit by a pitch was a single. Currently 1 for 2. And that next pitch takes a called strike onto the knees. Goes to even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike on JT. Medeiros is ready. The 1-1. And it's a strike on that one. Inside. Calls it 1 ball and 2 strikes on to Turner. Polanco extends a little bit of the lead there at first. As Medeiros is ready, the 1-2 swing and a drive going over to the first base side goes foul. There's Dontrelle Willis, made the 9th, 2003. A no decision there against the Rockies. 6 innings pitched, 7 hits, 3 runs were earned, 7 Ks, 2 walks for Dontrelle Willis. Still remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes for JT. 7-5 is our score. Top of the 7th. Runner is Polanco at first. Here's Medeiros. He comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go on that one? He actually did. He went. So it's going to be a strike for Medeiros. It is 1 away. Southpaw comparison starts at Double-A there. Both promoted to the majors directly from Double-A. Willis, Samuel Aldigueri, 22 tonight, major league debut against the Mariners. 45 minor league starts, 6 starts at the Double-A. 21 for Dontrelle Willis at the time, May 9th, 2003 against the Rockies. 46 minor league starts. And next up, we'll bring up the batter. It is going to be pinch hitter in this one, Josh Rojas. So far, batting .233, 7 homers. And going to have time called there by manager Ron Washington. And looks like that'll do it for Medeiros. He'll have to come out of the game. Rojas will be awaiting for a new pitcher when we come back right after this timeout. All right, we reached the 2 hour mark already. If you just joined us for the Seattle Mariners versus at the Los Angeles Angels live Friday night play-by-play reaction to August the 30th, 2024. Welcome into the stream for the David 3000 Network and on my channel. And as usual, is like this stream, is leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the David 3000 Network and on my channel. We look at the pitching decisions, four-seamer, another four-seamer for Aldeguerri. Finished up with a four-seamer, 8 of them, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, given up 2 of them were earned, and to bring up Hunter Strickland, his 60th appearance, 3-1 record with a 3.67 ERA, 61 in the third, 46 Ks, 21 walks. Pinch hitter Josh Rojas up. Swing and a bouncer goes foul onto the first base side. Goes to 0-1 on Rojas. Polanco still at first. He comes set the 0-1 offering. Check swing. It's going to be in for a strike. Goes to 0-2 on Rojas. And here's Strickland. He comes set. The stretch. The 0-2 pitch to Rojas. Swing. And it goes foul onto our left. Remains no balls and 2 strikes on Rojas. As Strickland looking back at first to Polanco. Strickland's ready. The stretch. The 0-2 pitch to Rojas. Swing and a miss. So tag out, and that is strikeout number 1 for Hunter Strickland. 2 away. It was low on that one. Couldn't swing it. Couldn't get the swing for Rojas. Takes the strikeout. Now I'll bring up the batter, Mitch Garver. This first pitch takes low and outside for ball. Garver 1 for 3 on this evening. Had a 2-run double in the top of the first. After that, nothing doing. So the 1-0 offering to Garver takes low and inside for ball. 2 balls, no strikes on Garver. Polanco still stays at first. Strickland is ready. Comes set the 2-0. Swing and a pop-up goes foul out of play. Right behind the crowd. Behind home plate. Goes to 2 balls and a strike. Strickland getting back onto the rubber. As he's ready. Comes set. The 2-1 on the way. Swing and a fly ball. That is going to get down for a base hit. Polanco will go to third. Nobody was there and downs it. Verdell couldn't get it. And that will count that as, as a single. Adele was there, just couldn't get to it. Runners at the corners now with 2 down. Now I'll bring up. They're going to have a little bit of time. Victor Robles. 2 for 3 with 2 singles and RBI and a stolen base. He's been doing outstanding so far for the Mariners. Here is first pitch by Strickland to Robles. Swing and a miss. goes to 0-1 on Robles. Hard hit, 33%. The barrel, close to 10%. Those are career highs. The pull of it, about close to 45. Strickland is ready. The 0-1 offering. Ooh, and try to get him on that one on Robles. Had a back away on that one. It's going to be for a ball. Goes to 1 ball and 1 strike on Robles. Team comparison on this one, 2 for 8. Runners in scoring position, left 6 of them. Angels, 1 of 6. Next pitch offering takes low and inside for ball. 2 balls and a strike, though, on Robles. So far, the season runner in scoring position, 2 outs, batting just averaging .381. 2-1 offering by, and it's bouncer the chopper. It's looks like a fair ball on that one. And that's going to be an infield single for Robles, and that's an RBI will count. And the Mariners gets a run with the Mariners 8 and the Angels 5. No throw there for Strickland. Stays in fair territory. That will work, though. It will definitely work. And now gets the first and second now. And will be J.P. Crawford. Strickland comes set, takes a call strike on top of the zone there for a strike. Goes to 0-1. Currently 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Bringing a run. Garver up to second. Robles at first. Strickland is ready. The 0-1 offering. Swing, and it goes foul. Goes to 0-2 now. On to Crawford. AL West standings right now, since the Astros got the win. Mariners are 68 and 66. They're 4.5 back. The Angels are 55 and 79. 17.5 already for on to the Angels. Next pitch. Swing and a line shot. Foul. Remains the count. No balls and 2 strikes on Crawford. The Mariners got JP from the Philadelphia Phillies. As Strickland is ready, the 0-2 pitch. Bounce low in the dirt there for a ball. Goes to inside. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. O'Hoppe there gets a great stop. Try to block it, but did well. As Strickland comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go on that one? He did not. So he's good to go there for Crawford. Evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Crawford. Here, Strickland is ready, looking to strike out this batter, Crawford. The stretch, the 2-2 pitch. High and a bit outside. Backs away, Crawford. Making a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. As Crawford looking for a base hit or ball 4. As Strickland's ready. Looking back at second to Garver. The payoff pitch. Swing. As O'Hoppe will throw it to first. Gets the 2-3 put out. And I'll do it this inning. However, they do put up a run on the board by a infield single for Victor Robles. As we go to the bottom of the 7th. As the Mariners 8 and the Angels 5. All right, let's see. All right, they'll get the 2nd of 3 against the Angels tomorrow. Wrap up Sunday to start off September. Then they'll go to Oakland for the 4-game series. So, and then they're off to St. Louis next Friday for interleague matchup. As we'll just look at that real quick. It'll be the Big Tex himself, Bryce Miller, going up against right-handed pitcher Kyle Gibson. Be at Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. And they already are already the people. And here comes, looks like tonight's attendance over there, 34,435 in Anaheim, California. And the bring up next pitcher in this one to relief, Austin Voth, his 60th appearance, 2-4 record with a 3.02 ERA, 53rd and 2, 53rd and 2/3, 53 strikeouts already. Voth takes low and a bit outside for a ball. Goes to 2 balls and no strikes on to Voth. Cavadas is up. Here's the 2-0 offering. Takes a called strike on to the knees. Josh Ross now plays third. Bringing out Dylan Moore. Voth is set. The 2-1. Yep, beg your pardon. So it's good. That's going to be a swing and a foul, though. Cavadas 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. Goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Voth is ready. He comes set with the stretch. Sign from Cal. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up as it will be Turner trying to get there. Backs up, makes the catch for out number 1. So it will be bringing up next batter on that one. And an update already for the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks in the bottom of the 6-5 now. Dodgers have the 1-run lead. Brings up Taylor Ward, takes low and outside for a ball. 1 for 3 on the night so far for Ward. Had a solo shot to deep to right field, deep to right center field on that one. Next pitch takes outside and off the plate for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes on Ward. As Voth is ready. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a called strike. And it would have been a ball, though, but they're going to say a called strike to the outside. Bit inside on that one. Goes to 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 on the way. And called strike again. This time inside on to the letters. Goes to even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Ward. Both looking for a strikeout. Here comes the set. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a grounder to Turner. Will flip it over to Voth. Steps on to the pillow on the first in time. It's 2 gone now. So bring up Zach Neto again. Players to win LCS MVP twice as Oral Hershiser, 1988 and 1995. Steve Garvey, 1978 and 1984. Zach Neto up. Voth sets the first pitch. Takes low and inside. Off the plate there for a ball. 0 for 2, and now hit by a pitch. Has currently and have two stolen bases in this game. The 1-0 offering from Voth. Swing and a miss. Goes to even the count. 1 ball and 1 strike on Neto. Voth is ready. Gets a sign from Cal. The 1-1 on the way. Check swing. Did he go? He did. He actually did. And he went. Now it's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes on to Neto. And there's also a few Dodgers fans already in. There's another one there. As Voth comes ready, looking for a strikeout, he comes set with the stretch. The 1-2 pitch. It is gonna be inside for a ball. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Neto. That got it. That's a 4-seamer at 96 miles an hour. As Neto takes swings and the chop goes foul along the third base side. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes on Neto. Both looking again for a strikeout. Here he comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Low and outside for a ball. Makes it the full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes onto Zach Neto. Both looking to strike out Neto. Neto wanting to go for base hit, and it looks like he'll have some time called there by Cal Raleigh to talk to Voth, giving some encouragement there, making sure he's. And there's one Red Sox fan over there at Angel Stadium, giving the encouragement there from Cal to Voth. Neto steps out off the batter's box, and he steps back into the batter's box. He's ready. Voth is ready with the stretch. The payoff pitch by Voth. Swing and a chopper as Turner will flip it over to Voth again, right onto the first base bag for the 3rd out. That'll do it for the Angels. As nothing doing this inning as mentioned for the Angels. As we go into the top of the 8th, it is the Mariners 8 and the Angels 5. Top of the eighth, we go on this one. The Mariners 8 and the Angels 5 bring in Ryan Miller this season at AAA Salt Lake. 34 games and one start, 5-1 with a 2.45 ERA. Scoring something on his major league debut. He comes set there. The first pitch offering takes high and inside for ball. Julio Rodriguez 1-for-2 with 2 walks, a 2-run shot into left center field. As he comes set, the 1-0 checks, and he actually went on that one, so breaks the plane, gets even the count at 1-1. Here is the 1-1 offering there for Rodriguez. Takes high and a bit outside for ball. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch offering there takes high and outside again there for ball. Makes it 3 balls and a strike. It's going to be Ryan Miller. Three one is the count. Getting his second appearance already with 1 inning pitch with a 0.00 ERA. 3-1. Low and outside for ball 4. So Miller will draw the walk on so far career profile on Ron Washington, the coaching staff 1996 to 2006. 8 seasons as the Rangers manager 2007-2014. Athletics third base coach 2015 to 2016. The Braves third base coach 2017 to 2023. And Ron Washington named the Angels manager. Next pitch. First pitch on that one to Cal. Pops high in the air. Coming in as Rendon and make the catch for out number 1 on Raleigh. And Rodriguez will have to stay at first, but is 1 away. Already has 2 strikeouts by Miller. Bringing up Randy Arozarena. 1-for-4 night for him. He had a double and reached on an error. A run came in. Here is the first pitch offering. Takes high and outside. Back the way there for Arozarena. Goes to 1-0. Rodriguez is ready to steal. Getting his extension to first. As Arozarena will back away on that one. It's going to be high and in for a ball. Goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Miller comes ready. He sets. 2-0 on the way. Swing and off the pitcher, Miller. And that is not in time. As Arozarena runs it out to first. Now it's off the pitcher of Miller. Making sure Miller is okay, and yikes. Take a look at the replay on that one. Off the left foot of Miller. Ouch. That one had to hurt. Making sure Miller is okay. The trainer checking on Miller, seeing he's good to go, and I think he will have to come out. That was not good. And he finished up just a third of an inning. Ouch. Got off the left foot of Miller. Gonna have to go into the the locker room, making it going already in the bolt, already in the dugout. We'll break here and we'll do it after this. Ouch. There's Kendrys Morales, Mark Trumbo, Sean Figgins. There's Luis Soho, Harold Reynolds. Here is Ryan Sefferjan. His third appearance with nothing record with a 6.75 ERA, 2 and 2/3 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, whip of 1.13. Sefferjan, first pitch offering, as well, just currently just warming up right now, just making sure it's had a practice on that one. Take a look at the flashback on that one. Back on October the 2nd, 1995. Everybody's Soho on that one. Gets safe. He was excited to get into the run. Give him some time to warm up. Rodriguez and Rosarena waiting, as having some talk in there to Robles, having some discussion. And the infield will await the warm-up tosses, taking some time he wants to get. He'll have it. Had to come in. And we'll have Perry. And then he was scout for Rangers and Blue Jays organizations, Blue Jays director of pro scouting, special assistant to the GM in 2017, 2011 to 2017. Braves assistant general manager, promoted to VP of baseball operations in 2019. Named 13th general manager in Angels history in November 2020. Ron Washington not having a good year for them. Speaking of which, the general manager of the Angels already up into to the press box area. Notable homegrown draft picks on this one. Taylor Ward, 2015, Matt Tice, 2016, Joe Adell, 2017, Griffin Canning, Kyron Paris in 2019, Rhett Detmers in 2020, Dan Bachman, 2021, Zach No, 2022, Ben Joyce in 2022, and Nolan Shanuel, 2023, Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick by the Angels in 2009. Here is Jorge Polanco. Polanco currently 0 for 3. Reached on an error and a walk. Severjan takes a bit high, a bit inside for a ball. 1-0 now on to Polanco. Rodriguez moves up to second. Rosarena now goes to first. The 1-0 offering had to back away that time for Polanco. Gets 2 balls and no strikes. Severjan is ready, takes a deep breath as he comes in. The 2-0 offering takes a bit low and inside for ball. 3 balls, no strikes. Trade details: Luis Garcia was acquired. Angels acquired Nick Cavadas, Matthew Lugo, Ryan Severjan. The 3-0 offering takes outside for ball 4. His bases loaded now. Rodriguez moves up to third. Arozarena to second. And now Polanco at first. Bring up Justin Turner. 1 for 3 day for him this evening. Hit by a pitch he had a single. JT have an opportunity to get some runs on the board. And it looks like pinch runner for Polanco is going to be Leo Rivas. Rivas will pinch run for Polanco. Severjan will pitch to JT. Here is Severjan. The first pitch offering takes low and inside for a ball. 1-0 now on to JT, Justin Turner. Severjan is ready. The 1-0 offering takes outside and off the plate for ball. Goes to 2 balls and no strikes. So far, batting .247, 7 homers on the year so far. And looks like time is going to be called, though, by their pitching coach. Going to have a little discussion with Severjan. Already has 6 balls already, no strikes. That's it. He has been struggling. The home plate umpire will break this up. Using up their mound visit. Already at 2 balls and no strikes. So on to Turner. Mariners box score on that one so far. 2 for 5 for Rosarena. 2 for 4 for Garver. 3 for 4 for Robles. They've been outstanding so far this game. As Severjan is set. The 2-0 offering to Turner. Swing and a drive. Deep to left field. That's going to be caught, though, by the left fielder Ward. However, Rodriguez will come in the score. That's going to be a sac RBI for Turner. And the Mariners extends the lead now back up to 4. It is going to be a 9-5 Mariners lead. And this time we'll bring up first pitch offering for Rojas. Takes called strike. Goes to 0-1. JT does get the sac RBI. Rodriguez had no problem. First pitch. Next pitch offering. Swing and a miss. Goes to 0-2. On to Rojas. A strikeout victim last time. as Rojas called time on that one to give him time, though, to think about the next swing. And here's Rojas back into the batter's box as Zefferjon comes set. The stretch. The 0-2 pitch takes outside and off the plate for a ball. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Rojas. Rojas is ready. Zefferjon, Rivas at first. Rosarena and as Rojas takes low and inside. That would have been a called strike 3, but they're not going to get it. It's going to be called a ball. Evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch offering takes low and inside this time for ball. Now makes it a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Zefferjon looking to strike out this inning, trying to get out of the inning. The payoff pitch to Rojas. It's going to be a bouncer, and Zefferjon will take it to the bag, gets to the go. Shanuel, Rendon, and O'Hoppe going to the bottom of the 8th. They do put up a run, as going to be the Mariners 9 and the Angels 5. Okay, there we go. And there's the people already into the booth. Cast of the Yo Gabba Gabbaland. We go to the bottom of the 8th on this one. The Mariners 9 and the Angels 5. And a swing and a drive into right field as going to be Robles gets to make the catch. And it's a quick 1 away. And brings up that's Trent Thornton will take a call strike. 0-1 now. Thornton in this one. His 60th appearance, 3-2 record with 4.22 ERA. And it hit him onto the left arm of the shoulder there for Rendon. So he'll take a base, though. Goes to first. With the hit by pitch right onto the left arm, onto the shoulder there by Thornton. Oh, actually, check. No, it's actually the back of Rendon. It hit him. First pitch offering takes a called strike. 0-1 now. Now bring up Logan O'Hoppe. Couple strikeout victims, a pop out. 0-3 night for him. The 0-1 offering there for Thornton. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now on O'Hoppe. Rivas now plays second. It comes from the stretch. The 0-2 pitch takes outside off the plate for ball. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on O'Hoppe. Thornton is ready. He comes set. Brings it up to the chest. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? He did. So that is going to be strikeout number 1 for Trent Thornton. 2 away now. As O'Hoppe did check swing, he actually, when he breaks the wrist, he went on that one and brings up the next batter, Mickey Moniak. Takes a chop swing and back behind the home plate. Goes foul. Currently 1 for 2, a solo homer and a walk. Goes 0-1 now. Thornton is set. Brings up to the chest the 0-1. Swing and a foul. Goes to 0-2. Here's Moniak. He's ready. Bats on the left side. Here's Thornton. Comes set. The 0-2 pitch. Takes inside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Moniak. Thornton is ready. Gets a sign from Cal. He comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. He got a piece of that one there by Moniak. So remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Thornton is ready to go, he comes set. The stretch. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a right to Rivas. Can he make the play? And he will not. So Rivas had it, just couldn't hold on to it. Couldn't get it to go. Moniak will reach on base at first. So runners at first and second. So may go down on an error, probably give him a single. That exit velocity, 103 miles an hour. And bring up the next batter in Brandon Drury. 2 for 3 night for Drury. A homer and a single. A couple RBIs on the night. Doing outstanding for Drury. The first pitch offering takes outside for a ball. Goes to 1 ball and no strikes on Drury. Thornton wants to get out of the inning to keep them there. Here comes the 1-0, and it's high and inside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes on to Drury. He was the 13th round pick in the 2010 draft go to Atlanta. Grants Pass High School in Oregon. Next pitch calls a strike onto the outside corner. Goes to 2 balls and a strike. Thornton is ready right into the midsection, right up to the chest. The 2-1 takes low and a bit outside for ball. Goes to 3 balls and 1 strike on Drury. And on deck is Joe Adele. That man. And a swing. And it's going to be line to Rosarena to left center field. He gets it. And that'll do it. Leaves 2 runners on as we go into the top of the 9th as the Mariners 9 and the Angels 5. And update the score in the top of the 8th. Dodgers leading already once again 9-5 over the Diamondbacks, and already finally got a score in the top, or currently in the bottom of the 8th. The Marlins up by 1-0 over the Giants, as the Giants have 2 runners on. Got the go-ahead run at first, the tying run at scoring position at second. Currently have 1 out. Grossi. Mariners odds to make the 2024 postseason 60.1% since and a 91.7% since June 19th. Now entering today, 16.1%. Led AL West by season high 10-game lead. Now it's been dropped, but the Astros coming back in. And here's the first pitch offering to Garver. Swing and a pop-up to shallow left center field as Moniak is there, makes the catch for the first out. Take a look at the September schedule. You got 4 games on the road in Oakland. You get 3 games on the road in St. Louis. You get a homestand, 2-game homestand against the Padres. You get a 4-game homestand against the Rangers. 3-game homestand with the New York Yankees. The first pitch, check, and he actually did swing through, so it's going to be a called strike. Goes to 0-1 on Robles. 3 for 4 for him. 3 singles, 2 RBIs, and a stolen base. He's been outstanding so far in this, as it'll be the next pitch offering. Takes a called strike. 0-2 on Robles. Sefferjon comes the 0-2. Swing and a drive into the gap into left center field. Moniak is there, gets the catch for out number 2. 44-31, first place, 10 lead deficit with Scott Service. Entering today with Dan Wilson, 68-66, second with a 4-game lead deficit, 4-game deficit with Dan Wilson. 2 gone now. First pitch offering goes to 1-0. So far, 28 games left, 16 on the road, 12 at home. 7th easiest remaining schedule with a 483 opponent win percentage. 6-4 against the Astros. 1 series left is going to be at Houston, so the 23rd and the 25th. Here is the 1-0 offering. to Crawford. Takes a called strike onto the inside corner. Goes to 1-1. 0 for 3 with 2 walks for Crawford. As comes sets, Severjohn takes high and inside for ball. Goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Severjohn comes in the 2-1 offering, takes high bit outside for ball. Goes to 3 balls and 1 strike on Crawford. Severjohn comes set. The 3-1 offering. Swing and a pop-up gonna go foul. Makes it the full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes on JP. As he's ready to go, as Severjohn comes set with the stretch. The payoff pitch to Crawford. Swing and a miss. He got him. Strikeout number 1 for Severjohn. We go into the bottom of the ninth. Last try for the Angels. Adell, Cavadas, and Ward. We go to the bottom of the ninth as the Mariners 9 and the Angels 5. Yep, this is the last try offering for the Angels. And right now, update the score. The Dodgers up 10-5 already. Bottom of the 8th. And also in the bottom of the 8th, still have the 1-0 lead. Marlins still up by 1. Now, this time the base is loaded for this. And the Giants have taken the lead now over the Marlins with the 3 RBI double for that person. Don't know who it is, but we'll figure that out. But Giants up by 2. So 3-1 is the score. Last try opportunity for the Angels on this one. The Mariners 9 and the Angels 5 going in to the bottom of the 9th inning in Anaheim, California, Angels Stadium. Brings up Troy Taylor. As he's ready to go here. Troy Taylor is ready. The first pitch, though, to Joe Adell will be inside. They're going to get it's going to be for a ball. 8th appearance, with a 1.42 ERA with a 6 1/3, 8 strikeouts for him. The 1-0 offering, swing and a grounded foul on that one to Adell. Goes to even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. 6 1/3. Got himself pretty good in that one with a whip just under 1 with a .95. The 1-1 offering by Taylor. Check swing. It's going to be a call strike onto the outside corner. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Adell. Taylor is ready. Looks for a strikeout to start off the bottom of the 9th. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Going back into foul territory. as Raleigh doesn't get it on that one. Long to the screen, doesn't go. But it will be foul as Adele keeps the at-bat going, as thought Raleigh at first had it, but tipped it out of the glove of Raleigh. Still remains 1 ball and 2 strikes on Joe Adele. As Troy Taylor winding up his right arm, he comes back into his glove. He sets the 1-2 pitch. Way outside off the plate there for a ball. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Troy Taylor. Taylor dangling his right arm. He comes set with the stretch. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line shot to Rojas. He makes the catch for out number 1. So it's 1 away now. Adele was shocked though with Rojas making the line shot to make the catch on that one with those quick reflexes. First pitch offering by Taylor and a swing and a miss. So it goes to 0-1 now. As again, Taylor dangling his right arm. Here is the 0-1. Takes low bouncer in outside in the dirt for a ball. Nico Cavadas. 0 for 3 night for him. Fly out, pop out, and a ground out. Goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Here is the 1-1 on the way by Taylor. Swing and a miss. Goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Taylor comes set. The 1-2. Bouncer in the dirt. Inside for a ball. Goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1 for Troy Taylor. It is 2 gone now. We take a look at Shohei Ohtani with the Angels with the MLB ranks. Home runs 124 fourth, slugging 585 in second. Total bases 947 in fifth. Pitching ERA 2.84, 6 K per 9 innings, 11.4. Taylor set the first pitch, swing and a miss on that one. Goes to 0-1 now on. Again, Taylor dangling the right arm. He comes set. The 0-1 on the way. Swing and a miss to Ward. Goes to 0-2, and he is down to the last strikeout for Ward and the Angels. 1 for 4 night for him. Taylor is ready. He comes set with the stretch. The 0-2 pitch. It's going to be outside low for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Ward. Taylor comes set. He's ready with the sign from Cal. The 1-2 pitch, swing, and a fly ball into shallow right field. Robles is there. He makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And the Mariners pick up the win here in Anaheim, California. As the Mariners are getting to do their happy dance on that one. They are 69 and 66. They're 4 games behind the Houston do their happy dance. And George Kirby with the win picks up his 10th win on the year. Finished up 5 hits given up. 5 runs were earned. 2 Ks. Just a walk. Excuse me. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, I think that is a great way to wrap this up here for the Seattle Mariners at the Los Angeles against the Los Angeles Angels live Friday night play-by-play and reaction for August the 30th, 2024 to wrap up the second to last day of August, because we know tomorrow is the last day of August before we get into the start of September. Excuse me. To start off September, as mentioned. And yeah, I mean, this is exciting because Mariners, Cardinals, next Friday night, interleague action. Here we go. And with that, as mentioned, thank you guys so much for watching the Seattle Mariners versus the Los Angeles Angels live Friday night play-by-play and reaction to, as mentioned, to August the 30th, 2024. If you like this, please go and give this a thumbs up. And please like this video, leave a comment, and if you're brand new to the David 3000 Network and on my channel, make sure to subscribe. And also do not forget to tap that notification bell under the David 3000 Network and my channel on your YouTube app so you'll never miss an upload or live stream. If you do subscribe right now, even though you're going to be subscribed already on the David 3000 Network, and if you do subscribe on my channel, and if you stay subscribed, you'll have to wait 4 weeks or up to 30 days in order for you to be able to interact with me on the live chat regarding to the Seattle Mariners live Friday night play-by-play and reactions to those games like this. And after those 4 weeks or up to 30 days are up, then you'll be able to interact with me on the live chat. And with that being said, even though you'll have to wait for the Friday night play-by-play reaction for the Mariners against the Cardinals next Friday, however, you do get to see me again tomorrow for the WWE Bash in Berlin 2024 tomorrow morning. As with that, the third stream of this week going into the weekend. And with that being said, for right now, for both channels, good night, everybody.